15-minute leg day today, so it's gonna be a quick, good one, but you can do it 4 times if you want. We're gonna go through twice. So we're gonna start by getting the legs warmed up with a little bit of balance today. They're different. You gotta know how to balance. You can do this if you want to. It'll challenge you. Start by rolling the ankle. Good place. And then bring the knee out. Keep rolling the ankle out here. Hold the knee to the side, getting the hip warmed up. Good. And then we're just gonna go back and forth, hip out to the side, bring it back to the front. Don't fall over. Use your big toe into the ground, helps keep you balanced. And this left hip, or whatever leg you started on, should be warm too. You're standing. Reach out here, hold tight. Come on, Ken. And bring the leg down. Good. Shake it out. Other side, same thing. Starting here. Maybe shaking it out, doing one of these. Feels good for the hip. And then rolling the ankle. Especially before leg day. We're not jumping too much, but if you're jumping or you're going to lift heavy, hold out here, roll for a second. Got to get the ankles warm too. Nice. And then back and forth. Stay up the whole time. You can do it. Don't fall. Use your big toe.
Oh my gosh. It's like the more
what you falling for?
The more I want to fall.
Come on. It's the challenge. Be zen. Deep breath. There you go, guys. Hold here. Squeeze tight. Try to stay tall. For 3, 2, and shake that out. Good. Wide legs. I want you to reach outside as far as you can, the foot. And then pushing back up, reaching as far as you can, opposite side. Feel that stretch on the inner thigh a little bit. And then you're gonna keep going, back and forth, reach to touch, back up. Stay leaning forward and squeezing your stomach. And a couple more. I think I started on the right, and then on the left, 2, and good. Come up, shake it out. We're gonna bring the leg up. Got one more balance move to do because that's a part of our exercises today. If I can stay balanced, I'm gonna stay here and try to kick that leg back behind us and then bring it forward. There you go. Get a couple of these, kick that leg behind, bringing it forward. 2 more. Leg behind and forward. And last one. Good. Check it out. Feel that a lot in my calves. And last one. Leg going up. Kicking back, staying balanced. Grip the ground with your toes. Got it. 2 more, Ken. Heard a little pop. That's what we're trying to get out. And number 4. Knee goes up. Good. Shake it out. Show you these exercises. Ken still got the balance. So we're going to step back, reverse lunge, and reach him for the floor. And then what I want you to do is bring your foot up and your knee up and try to bring it as high as you can. Good? So reaching back, trying to touch the ground, getting low, pushing off the heel quick, coming up. If we can't reach for the ground, that's all right. You can just step back and maybe that's your position. Right? So we're not bending that back knee too much and the knee will stay safe. And then you can try to bring that knee up to the front. So 2 options, totally up to you. Single leg deadlift for the next one. We're gonna bring one leg back. Try not to shift the hips out, stay as even as possible. Hands forward. You're gonna try to reach as far for the floor as you can, pull back up. It's gonna depend on your flexibility, how far you go, because we don't wanna reach and start opening up to the side, right? And if you have something to do it to, like a couch, that's also a good option. So you can kind of reach for the couch, touch, come back up. Reach for it, touch, come back up. Good? Number 3, we're gonna do sumo squat. So wide legs. When we do sumo squats like this, we're getting way more of the inner thigh. Closer the feet are, you're getting the quads a lot more. So you'll feel it, inner thigh here, wide legs, squatting down. And then we're gonna go up, if we can, heels down, back up. Down, heels up, down, back up, right? So you have options, maybe not going as low, or just stick with that sumo squat. You don't necessarily have to go down and pick up the heels. Good, last one, you're gonna find yourself a wall, which you should have, I hope. We're gonna lean back to it, and you're gonna squat down into these wall sits, so depending on what's comfortable for you. Remember, we don't wanna keep the feet too close to the wall, because then the knees go forward, right? So step away, and then the knees will stay behind the toes, hands to the front, shoulders back, and you're gonna lift your arms, touch, bring it back down. Lift your arms, touch, bring it back down. And you're gonna shoot for 15 of each of these exercises. Sound good? All right, so 15, here we go. We're starting with those reverse lunges, floor touches. That's hard to get out of my mouth. Here we go. Stepping back, reaching for the floor. You're in. Pressing through the heel, driving the knee up. And remember, you might not be touching the floor. You might just be stepping back, trying to reach that knee as high as you can. This is a lot of cardio here, but you're gonna burn out your legs pretty quick. And of course, we've gotta get both sides. 2 rounds, both sides included. Reaching for the floor and drive through the heel. Got a little balance here too. That's why we had to practice before we went into it. Nice job, guys. Remember your options, stick to where you're at. It's all about where you're comfortable and slightly uncomfortable without the pain. One more. Whew. Good job. There you go. A little cardio. Single leg deadlift. This is next. Leg straight, reaching for the ground, pulling back up. Try to feel that stretch right in the hammies, back of the leg. And it's all up to your flexibility and your mobility, how far you go to the ground. Don't sacrifice it just to round the back, right? Try to stay nice and flat. 15's a good number. 3 more. Whoo, wobbling. 2, 1, and that was my first side. So I think I might feel it in my calf more than anything. That's the guy that must be a little weak or tight. Reaching back. Trying to get 15 again. Doing, not trying. Gotta do it no matter. Other thing you can think about is squeeze in the stomach as you go down, because you're getting a good core workout in too. And you might wobble. I wouldn't be against you using a wall if you really wanted to get that focus on your hamstrings rather than that balance part of it. All right, squat sumos. Remember, 15 each. Each side, each leg. On the heels, back up. Pushing through the heels on these when you come up. Make sure we're not pushing through the toes, right? If we push through the toes, feeling it way more in the knees. Just go at your pace, rest when you need to. Maybe you come up for a second, shake it out, and then you get the last 5, and you're pressing through the heels on the way up. Maybe you don't even bring the heels up, focus on these sumos, and really try to feel the inner thighs. Hey, those are tiring. Pick up your heels too. Stay where you're at. It's all about what you need to do right now, and then the next week, go a little further. All right, wall sits, 15 of them, squeezing my stomach. All right, we don't want the back to be arched. My back's against the wall, avoid that. Suck the stomach in, press the low back, reaching up. Thumbs are trying to hit the wall. That's how long you have to stay in the wall sit, until you get to 15. Don't do some of this though. Get good form. Quality over quantity. Maybe you come out, maybe you start this workout at 10 reps, right? Build up to doing 15 each. You might not even be able to touch the wall, right? Some of us might be a little tight in the shoulders. Just reach as far as you can. And good. That's another one really good for posture, but I honestly feel it a lot in my stomach. Nice, squeezing the stomach in. Think about sucking that belly button into the spine. All right, round number 2. I'm gonna start off. Here we go. Reverse lunges. Maybe reaching for the floor and exploding up, pressing through the heels. It's like a sprinter start, kinda. And go at your pace, right? You're gonna feel a lot in the hip. Maybe you don't bend the back knee as much. Just reach for the ground, come right back up. Right there. Whew. And getting that other side, same thing, you're already there. It's a quick one. Good job. Touch the floor, right back up. You got this, guys. Push through this round. It's 15 minutes, all we need sometimes. And 5, 4, I've got 3 of them. Keep pushing. At the same time, that's quick, good job. Single leg. And like I said, that's a good plan. You need the wall. It'll help you keep that form and not have to focus on the balance. We need both. Sometimes you just want that focus on the hammies and glutes. This is a good one for the low back. Squeeze tight as you go down. And don't go too low. So you round your back. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. I've got 2 more. Turn on that side. Feel my calves. Other side. Get my heart rate going a little bit. A lot, a bit. Just think about reaching for the floor. Maybe you have a couch that you're going to so you don't go as low. And that'll help your balance too, right? Reach for it, touch. Come right back up. You can even stop at the bottom. Just keep pressing through your toe when you come up and keeping that heel down. Whoo! Sweating. I don't know where you are, but it's gotten warm here. Do more. And awesome. Good form. Great form with the wall. Really helps. And maybe you practice taking the fingers off just a little bit. Squat sumo's next. 15 reps of each, guys. You can do it. I got 2 exercises left. Squatting down, heels up, all the way tall. Maybe you just don't go as low. Right here's good. It's perfect. Still getting the calf engagement. Sweating so much. Or if you want that challenge, you're just dropping down nice and low, squeezing the stomach the whole time. And I've got 3 more of my 15. Hey, and the burnout onto these wall sits. Some of you might be crazy at home. You can put on a plate if you want. Get a backpack, put something around your legs. All right, last one, 15 reps. Arms overhead. Pushing that low back into the wall, squeeze the stomach in. Trying not to shrug the shoulders up too far. Just really try to keep the back on the wall, especially as the arms go overhead. Your back will really want to start arching off. So just don't go as far. I got 5 more. Deep breath. That's my last one. Whew. And that's the pace you can work towards, right? You might not be at that pace yet. You might be working up to it. But these short bursts, we want to make them quick and efficient, hit all the muscle groups that we need, just like we did just now for our legs. We even got a little bit of shoulder, posture, and balance. Okay, I'm tired. Let's get a stretch on. Wide legs, nice and wide. We're gonna get these hips, reach over to your left as far as you can, and then pull your body down. Well, you should feel it right on the outside of that right hip if you're reaching for the left. Get 3 good deep breaths. Every breath, sink a little lower, and then you're gonna come back up before we shift all the way and go over to the other side. I'm going to my right. I'm sleepy. Good 15-minute workout. Before bed, to tire you out. In the morning, boost energy. And back up. Good. Whew, dripping sweat. Let's get this guy. You have a wall. We're gonna reach for that foot. Maybe you reach for your pant leg. Maybe you have a band you use. Wrap it around the foot, a belt. Just trying to pull your heel towards your butt. You can even drive the knee to the back. Couple deep breaths, just like before. When you're shaking it out, getting that other side. Reaching for the foot, shoe, band, belt. You can even use a shirt. Couple deep breaths, drive the knee back. Ooh, that was good. Nice work, guys. I'm sweating. 15 minutes, I think, 15, 20. You guys did great today, guys. I will have this up again soon. Thank you.